Hey everybody, welcome back to Builds What's Happening. We're continuing on with part 2 of this Skyscraper tutorial. I want to thank you all so much for the lovely support on my first part. It was nice to be welcomed back to YouTube by so many people. Literally, the response to the video had about 20 comments, I think, in about, was it like 3 hours or something? I was really shocked, so thanks guys. It really does mean a lot and gave me a lot of motivation to come on and make this video. So we have some slightly different materials out. For a cool reason. I am actually making another Let's Build as it talks now. I don't know whether to put it on the go now, but it's one of the best houses that I've ever actually built on Minecraft. It's a modern concept home based off a render of a 3ds Max build, and it's amazing. This build just looks so sick. So guys, I'm going to tell you basically what you need to do for this next part of the video. So as you can see, we have one floor already. Everything is planned out exteriorly wise. Inside we haven't planned out the wall layout yet, but that's nothing to worry about just yet. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to copy the first floor, so this floor here, and you're going to want to keep pasting, not pasting, but if you have World Edit, definitely do copy and paste this, up and up and up. It will save you so much time. And guys, I did recommend at the start of this Let's Build, if you have World Edit at disposal, or you can build this skyscraper somewhere where you do have World Edit at your disposal. I've heard of single player commands, which is basically World Edit in just a normal world. It works on 1.7.2 and 1.7.10, I believe. So guys, if you want to get that, go ahead. For some reason it didn't want to work with my computer, no idea why, probably just my insanely bad luck. But guys, if you can get hold of that, it will really save you some time. Just Google it and it will pop up. So you want to copy this first floor and just paste it all the way until it hits the ceiling height. Now there's one objective here. Once you get to the top, if my measurements are properly worked out, you should just be a few blocks underneath this, which is fantastic. And that's where we're going to meet back again, guys, after I've just done all of this manual work. This is going to take a little bit of time, but it's going to definitely be worth it for the final result. So guys, you don't need to change anything, just copy this floor all the way up until it should hit around this area. Once you've done that, I'll meet you guys back in a second. Don't go anywhere. Hey guys, so we are back and look at how sick this looks. I mean, basically what I have done here is I've doubled it in height. So, like I explained in the video, you should have taken up 10 floors. I then stepped back and it was about to here. I was like, nah, it doesn't really look like a skyscraper, does it? It looks like a small apartment building. I was like, so why don't we double it? And the improvements are enormous. Exactly the same design, so don't worry, nothing has changed, literally just the height. And because the floors are identical, it's just been repeated to 20 floors in height. Now guys, I guess this is customizable, is something cool about this building. So if you just want to leave it as a apartment building, then you can do that. If you want to leave it as a skyscraper and get the best possible result out of your build, go do that. The other thing is, the other design over there is now being put over here to form two sides, and now this is the front of the building. So this is going to be where you walk in, just over here through this big double door here. As you can see, it looks like an entrance, and this building in general just looks really nice. I liking how it turned out. And of course, I didn't do this block by block. Eventually I had my friend Smithers boss help me out, do all the world edit for it, because he has single player world edit, and for some reason it works for him, just not me. I think that's something to do with my luck. I never seem to have very good luck in life, and yeah, it just didn't want to work for me. And so he tried it and it worked straight away. I was like, wow, what a guess. So that worked and that was all cool. So now guys, we're gonna finish off the exterior details, and then we can get into room planning, and we can just add all them nice little touches that really do make a build stand out. This should be snow. Let's come up by 4. And guys, remember, since this is a symmetrical build, because most buildings in real life that skyscrapers are symmetrical, with a few exceptions, but they just generally look nicer like that, and it's less confusing of course for you guys to build. So you may be wondering, what is this random gap here? What is this doing? Well, we're going to have a nice water feature, or maybe something like running through. I just thought it looked really badass, and it lets natural light beams through, which just looks amazing. Yeah, so that's what that is for, if you were wondering. So let's just bring this up all the way to the top, like so. And then we can just, we can progress on what we want. So I think we should let these light slits be windows maybe, or something cool like that. Let's just go change the time because it's starting to get a bit dark once again. There we go, all cool. You know what, why don't we bring it out to here? Here, right? Because you need some space inside, before we start bordering off into even more windows, you need some space. So why don't we have it like that? Maybe a gap of 4. Well, why don't we find a symmetrical pattern? So since we got that, we can now, bring this out to here. I'm actually really impressed my PC is running this at about 60 FPS right now. And as you can see, it's really smooth, look. Really nice. I'm really impressed considering that this is so, I'm like running 16 render almost. Actually, I think I'm running 12 actually. That's like what I usually run survival games at. I've just been playing. So addictive recently. And it's playing really nice and smooth. So this graphics card is very impressive, and it means, because I was a little bit worried that because this is the R9 270, it's a mid-range card, so it's not really designed for this. That's why I overclocked it, but it seems to be running a really smooth, nice overclock. So guys, we're gonna have some simple details like that. As you can see, it's not symmetrical fully. Did not see that there, you cheeky. Get back. There we go. And you know what? Maybe, just maybe, we should do this. Bring this, like, build it on the wall. And, because we can't have it all as just snow, otherwise things look boring. And you can have, like, a little inlet here where maybe you can put a TV maybe in the middle here. Sound system, sofa, there's multiple things. As I said, I'm not going to do interior. I don't think I will. There's still a possibility that I will. It all depends on how well this video does and how well all the other series video does, depending on likes, because these videos are really difficult to make. There's a lot of time and building that goes involved to them. So if it's not that popular, why would I want to do it? There'd be no logical sense in that. Spotted one thing that some of you guys are probably raging about right now. You are not symmetrical, are you? No, you are not. So this guy, just gonna bring him out by 1. So it should look like this, guys. So now that's in line with this one. This is in line with this one. And then all we do is we just bring out you. Hopefully that is all correct. I do hope so. Yeah, so I know other people rage. Is that the middle one though? Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7, 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, it's not. So we need to border this over now to this one as well. So we just need to extend this kind of little thing that we have going on. Maybe just so this overlaps here. I think that means that we have to overlap it to this far. We have to check everything up, guys, because getting things symmetrical is very, very important, because if you don't get something symmetrical that's designed to be, some builds are deliberately like unsymmetrical, but if you do something that's supposed to be, then it's going to look really, really crappy, and then you won't like it. So it's very vital that we get this looking as good as it can do. Let's have this extended. It also means a good thing, this is not an error whatsoever, because it means that we have a, more space for a big TV or whatever you want to put in there. I gave you guys some recommendations, sound system, you can do all kinds of cool stuff. So let's just bring this in so we're gonna have 3 actually. Now look at that. So you could have maybe there could be a reception desk here that says, builds on the back. I'm just thinking for my own purposes. Because I'm thinking of doing the interior on my friend's server, where me and a few other skilled builders can really work our asses off on this, to give you guys, because I'm good at this interior. When you have more brains working on a project, more good skilled people, then you can really create some cool stuff. Don't worry guys, that is symmetrical, do not worry. So you're going to want to repeat that pattern, on every single floor like we did before. Actually, maybe not, because this is a reception, I don't know. We can always experiment. So what you can do here is you can get some slabs out maybe. Do we want slabs? Let's get some quartzy slabs out and just go 1, whoops, got stuck there, 2, 3, 4. And then just do the same thing here. We can see if we need to change anything. Let's bring it all the way across, actually, it just kind of makes sense. And then I kind of like leaving it open. So let's just imagine that blue sliding glass doors come out of it, right? We're imagining it. Alright, so now we have that frontal detail. Are we going to leave the back like that? You know what? I think the back looks absolutely fine like that. So if we're going to just walk outside now, fly outside, because we can. That, guys, will be the entrance. No, it's going to stay shut, but do not panic, do not worry. It's going to stay shut for realism purposes, and also because if we have one entrance open down there, you're going to be like, what the hell, when you look all the way up and, you know, everything else is just like uneven, and you're like, whoa, that doesn't look right. So, you know, I'm thinking maybe white stained clay. Yeah, it will go with the white and it will go with the grey, you know, legit. Don't need to tell you guys that really, but you know, anyway. Maybe we have a balcony here, maybe. We're going to experiment with the balcony size, the shapes of the balcony, positioning, you know, just until we're all happy. I don't like it how it joins onto you though. That's going to be a problem maybe. What about if we try and extend this out like that? With some grey, of course, that blends in with everything else. Yes, no, but then, see I forgot. It joins onto everything, doesn't it? Of course it does. And we just leave that like that for sleek purposes. Kinda like it. Why don't we need to sort out you. There's a few little things that we need to sort out. I think we're gonna leave it like that so it's not actually fully joined up. But let's just take a step back just to realise and just look. Yeah, that can work. Let's do that. Alright guys, so you're going to want to repeat this as well, because this is the obviously balcony. Let's go 1, 2, 3. I think that was the correct. Yep. So you know it's got enough space for a balcony. You can have a table and chairs out here, lounges, sun lounges, always look cool to add. Yeah, and you can experiment, of course, come up with your own creative ideas for all the furnishings and whatever you want. Unless, of course, I do an interior video for those of you that want help and, you know, don't know what to include in such a humongous place like this. Of course, I'm considering doing a video for that. It all depends on how many times you guys hit that like button and go subscribe and, you know, rate this video. But I gotta say, so far, right, from that first part, I was really impressed with the comments and, you know, you guys really did miss my Minecraft videos because I was gone for a while due to graphics card issues. So that was awesome to have like loads of welcome backs, and you know, I really do appreciate it, guys. It was really nice to see after going through all that like stuff on my PC. There we go. Put you there, and then we'll just continue all the way through. And I do also apologize for one thing, was I didn't notice, because unfortunately Vegas Pro, which is why I used to edit all my videos, I love Vegas, it's just so nice, easy to use. I have not had decent editing software to edit on because I didn't have Vegas. I got my PC wiped when I had everything reinstalled, so I had to reinstall shaders, which was a huge pain in the ass because I didn't realize that Java 8 doesn't actually run shaders, so I had to do all this Java crap, and then once I was done with that, then it finally decided it wanted to work. So unfortunately Vegas was uninstalled with that and wouldn't reinstall even with my login and password, so I'm having to get it from my spare PC, which will be out tomorrow. So then, you know, my sound quality may sound a little bit better. Video quality though, it's pretty supreme because I just render everything on the maximum settings. I don't want to lose any quality. It ends up being my gigabytes, like 4 gigabytes. I'm like, oh god. But luckily I am at my dad's house, which means one amazing thing, that I have insanely good internet speeds. No, do not connect to that. Whoops, connect to it. Yeah, so I have insanely good internet speed, so like 4 gigabyte upload files take around about half an hour. It's pretty insane. It's a package that my dad got with Virgin, so just the uploads are a joy here, and compared to my mum's house where it's like, you know, takes years. Let's just sort that. And then we'll take a browse back after this. Of course, it's going to take a little while, guys. We are building for 20 stories. 20 stories. I really was interested if I was maybe going to put this on a server and have people furnish it. Like, if I rebuilt this, or maybe ask Shiftmaster or Andy Yoda to maybe put this on World of Corrales, because it would definitely get on. It meets all standards and it looks pretty beautiful, and I'm sure some of you guys watching play on Walking would agree that this is definitely server standards. So if I can maybe get Skyscraper plots somewhere cool and active, that would be awesome. And I might actually put this on Walk. If I do, then I will tell you guys, because it will be MC edited in by Andy Yoda, maybe Corrales himself. I think that would be a bit too awesome. Where are we going to put this back? There we go. And I really do wonder how well this video is going to do, because I can usually tell when a video does well. Like my Lamborghini tutorial, I was like the first person to bring out like a smallish size Lamborghini for YouTube. I was like, oh, I reckon this is going to do pretty good. And then, you know, it's on 20,000 views now, and that's insane. I think this could actually outview it. You know, it depends on how lucky I get. Like I said, I have bad luck, but yeah, that really does improve. It makes it look a lot more realistic. So guys, what you're going to want to do is, I'm just going to fly up because I just noticed this little detail. Could take a little time. Basically the top floor level, and I haven't done this, so I'm going to quickly go off camera and done it. I know if you guys have followed the tutorial this far so far, which you should have done. If you're just specking, then you know what the hell. But you're going to want to fill in this floor here all the way across if you haven't done it already, and it's going to leave like this lovely 2-gap design which I included, and it really gives it this really kind of nice concept. Look at that. See, it just adds more detail to the build, which, you know, I really do like. It makes it look cooler. You know, more detail is always the answer, as you can tell right here. It's pretty insane, right? Okay guys, I'm gonna see you guys back in a second. Don't go anywhere. Hey guys, welcome back to Build. So we have finished it all off now. That roof section is now done, so I'm gonna wrap the video up and bring it to an end now. Be sure to drop a like down below if you enjoyed the video, and go subscribe. It gives me a lot of inspiration to keep on making videos like this one. And please, honestly, if you want to stick around, you know, go subscribe. I'm bringing new content out every single day, as awesome as this. And yeah, I can't wait to do the next part. I'll see you guys all again tomorrow. See you there.